I think on selection day about being top dog because you're number one, but do you get the sense that people are flipping it, like Alabama's the top team going into this game?
Yeah, they flipped it from the jump. As soon as they announced, we'd be playing Alabama, I feel like they flipped it from the jump, which, it's fine. It's all people's opinions and what they think, but we're going into it, like I said last time, as the top dog. We are the number one team in the nation, and we're going to treat it as such. Alabama's a great team. After watching film, they're coached really well. Defense flies around, so it's definitely going to be a challenge and that we're super excited for. We love a good challenge. So, but yeah, we're still the top dog, and that's how we're going in.
Is there motivation when the narrative can be flipped?
No motivation purposes, I feel like, for this team. It being flipped or not, at the end of the day, it's a game. We're already motivated just to get over the hump after being there. This will be our third time, so that's all the motivation we need. At the end of the day, the game's the game. It doesn't matter if you're 1 or 4. You have to play each other, and so it doesn't really matter what you're ranked.
Is there a different vibe around the team this year compared to the last two?
It is, and I've been trying to think about what is the different vibe, and I still haven't. I don't understand what it is, but you feel it. You feel it. You feel everyone just buying in. From watching film to the practices. The way, we're just having fun. The way we're flying around, the execution, the precision that we're playing with right now. It's amazing. We'll be ready.
What have been the benefits of the change in bowl prep from the last few years?
Our bodies feel really well. Before, we're kind of going at it a little bit. Where now Coach Harbaugh, changed a little bit. So, we practice really hard and we'll have a walkthrough, but still, full speed, just not hitting. We're still, execution's still top notch, we're still precise. Every detail matters, but our bodies are feeling really good. I would say that's a different approach. And just mentally, I feel like more guys are buying into the film, given this much time ahead of the game, just when we go in the game, making sure we know each and everything that they could possibly do.
Well, they checked back in on that Natty or Bust thought. You've set a lot of individual records, a lot of team records this year. Is that still the case? Like now that it's this close, do you still feel that way?
Most definitely. I stand on that. I said it at the beginning of the year. For me, it's Natty or Bust. We're that close. You know what I'm saying? We have to find a way to get over that hump, and I think we will. I think we have the recipe. So now it's just about being where our feet are these next couple of days until we leave for Cali, and when we get into Cali, still being where our feet are until January 1st, and making sure we're just precise and we can't make any mistakes. But yeah, I still stand on what I said.
Like I know the coaches are taking an opportunity to also self-scout and the kind of interim between games here. Do you do that at all now that you've kind of had a little bit of a break to kind of look back and say, all right, here's what I did, here's what I could do better, here's what I could change, anything like that?
You talking about just throughout the year?
But just right now in this period.
Yeah, throughout the year I always go back. I even watch film from last year, see what I did last year to this year. So I'm always critiquing myself, seeing where I can get better. Where I feel like I'm pretty good, but I have to fix this. So I'm always, I call it critiquing myself in my game. Yep.
How would you compare this Alabama defense to some of the better defenses you've played this year, seeing them on film?
We played some great defenses. I feel like the last 3 out of 4 games probably played a top 5 defense, Penn State, Ohio State, and Iowa. But Alabama's up there. They're a team that is coached really well, a team full of athletes that just fly around, try to race each other to the ball. They're disciplined. Their DNs are really good. Corners are really good. They're right there up there with the Penn State, the Ohio States, and the Iowas. Great defenses that we faced, this year, especially the last 4 weeks. They're right there, hand in hand. Just great players that love the game of football. That's what I see on the film.
Did your guys' run-to-pass ratio kind of play out like you expected it would be up this year? Or?
I didn't really think. I don't really care about that, to be honest. So before the season, I don't really care about run-to-pass. Ratio. That's just not something I really care about. All I really care about is winning. So whether that we throw the ball 50 times, or run the ball 10, it doesn't matter to me. I just want to win at the end of the day. So that's not something I really thought about. Yeah.
Blake, what has impressed you most about JJ this year and just how he's operated the offense?
One more time.
JJ, what has impressed you most about how he's operated the offense?
Oh, just his overall game. How calm, cool, and collected he always is. How he can stay in the pocket but make a play rolling out. You know, when the pocket collapse, you know, he always finds a way, whether that's using his feet, you know, finding a guy down the field and tossing it. You know, just he's a general, you know what I'm saying? Just seeing his growth from last year to this year is amazing. You know, and the sky's the limit for 9, you know. So, you know, it feels really good being back there with him because he is like a field general. He watches a lot of film. He knows the defenses. You know, that's what you need from your quarterback.